Hello and welcome to Pod Team Epic. I'm your host, Ramiz, and I'm joined by...
My name is Jeff.
His name is Jeff.
That's right.
Today, we have our very first Deku Awards. So
yeah!
We just watched an unnamed award show. It wasn't great, you know.
It's fine.
It was okay.
It's okay.
There was some problems,
Uh-huh.
but we thought, you know what, we can do it better. We can put together a much better anime award show.
That's right.
Alright, so...
Let's just jump into it.
Alright, no, let me explain how we're going to be doing this.
Okay, yeah, let's do
So
that.
we have 14 different categories. Both Jeff and I have nominated 3 shows from each category,
Uh-huh.
or 3 things into each category.
Uh-huh.
What we're going to be doing is we're just going to be sharing them all with you, and then we're going to pick one, and we're just going to debate them. We're each going to pick one, we're going to debate it with each other, and, you know, we can see if we can come up with a winner. Each of us gets 1 veto, so we can override the other person's decision, or not. And if we can't come to a decision, we will flip a coin, much like Jeff just did.
Uh-huh.
Very accidentally.
They didn't hear it. It's fine.
They didn't hear it? Alright.
Okay.
So, without further ado, let's jump into our first category. Now, Jeff, would you like to introduce this one?
Of course. Just like any good anime, when you get hype. So, that's why we're starting with the best opening theme song.
Or just OP?
No, opening theme songs as well.
Alright.
Alright. Do you start first?
No,
Do I start
what are
first?
your nominees, Jeff?
Okay. My nominees for the best opening theme song in 2018 are Yuru Camp, Shiny Days by Asaka, Violet Evergarden, Sincerely, True, Emiya-san, Emiyachi no Kyo no Gohan, Apron Boys by DJ Misoshiro and MC Gohan.
You want to chuck the English name in there for Emiya-san?
It's the Emiya-san's 2 days dinner. Is that what it is?
I think it's like today's dinner at Emiya-san's or something like that.
Yeah, right.
That's
They
right.
don't know what it is.
My nominees for best opening are Make My Story by Lenny Code Fiction from My Hero Academia, Artemis by Lisa from Sword Art Online Alicization, and Catch Up Latency by Unison Square Garden from Run With the Wind.
What do you think?
So, what's your pick for your favorite of those 3?
I think I have to pick with Emiya-san.
Emiya-san?
Emiya-san.
Okay, I haven't seen that one, so it's going to take some convincing to get me on your side, but my pick would be Make My Story, but, you know, sell me on Emiya-san.
Okay, we can't play it.
No, we can't play it. We can't
Copyright.
play it. Copyright is not a good idea.
Emiya-san is a really upbeat song.
Uh-huh.
And I mean, not Emiya-san, the OP.
Yeah.
It's upbeat. And it's a fun time.
Tell me about the visuals.
The visuals?
You know, the important part.
Just people walking around.
Oh, just people walking around.
But it's a good song though. People should check it out.
So that's your reasoning. Yeah, it's not very convincing.
I don't know. Is it, yeah. Yep.
Alright, so my reasoning for Make My Story is A, it is a banger. But no, B, it has a lot of symbolism put into it from some events that happened halfway through season 3. It sets up a lot of like foreshadowing, a lot of great moments from the second arc of season 3, you know, which is probably my favorite arc of the series so far. Yeah, no, it's good fun. There's some really great action scenes. It's really well animated. You get a really good range of a whole bunch of different characters, and it just sounds way better than Jeff's.
Honestly, I couldn't pick one out of my 3.
Well, then why'd you? Okay,
Yeah, I sort of just randomed it.
right,
They're all good.
right.
They're all
So
good. People should check them out.
can we say Make My Story wins?
Yeah, sure. The Deku Award goes to.
Make My Story by Lenny Code Fiction from My Hero Academia.
Okay.
I should probably explain why it's called the Deku Awards.
Because we want a name.
Yeah, we just want a name. Like, you know, the Oscars are named after a person, the Tonys are. So, you know, ours is just named after a name. And,
Yeah,
you know,
instead-
Deku or Izuku Midoriya is the main namesake from My Hero Academia. He's pretty popular.
So it's also a joke because the other award starting with A is actually
Starting with A.
yeah, it doesn't start with A.
I feel like it starts with C.
Okay, the
brand
C,
starts with C.
the C and A award is actually a real My Hero Academia award.
It's basically My Hero Academia Awards. They had what, like 4 or 5 winners out of like 15 categories, and that's less than last year.
But I want to call the Deku Awards.
Well, actually, you didn't want it to be called the Deku Awards. That was my pick, and we decided via a coin flip.
Yeah. So I want to call it Deku Awards, and we have slightly less.
Slightly less. Slightly fewer. In fact, I think that's probably our only win for My Hero Academia. Probably, I'm assuming, because you haven't seen My Hero Academia.
No.
So next category is Best Male Supporting Character.
Best male character in a supporting role.
Either way.
Longer, it sounds better.
Okay. My nominees for Best Male Character in a Supporting Role are Akane Kashiwazuki, also known as Oji-san or Prince, from Run with the Wind.
Mm-hmm.
Gansaku Nanbu from Megalobox, so he's the old dude, Joe's like trainer. And Shota Aizawa from My Hero Academia. One thing I want to mention there is, yes, he did exist before 2018, but he really only started to get into the spotlight in 2018, which is why I've got him there.
For what?
In supporting character.
My Hero Academia?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, my nominees are Kirin, the giraffe, from Shoujo Kakeki, Review Starlight.
A giraffe?
Yeah, giraffe.
What?
It's a giraffe. Okay. It's great. It's great. It's a good character. Ijun Kaoru, from Tadakuma Koi wa Shinai. Tadakuma doesn't fall in love.
Right.
And Oji-san from One with the Wind.
Wait. Okay, so we have the same one there. Well,
Yeah.
so of the 3, Oji-san was my pick. Oji-san is my number 1 pick.
Oji-san is your pick? I really want to pick Kirin, but I feel like Oji-san could win as well.
Alright, well,
What do you reckon?
I'll go to bat for Oji-san first, and you can pick whoever you want, but the reason I go on with Oji-san is he actually has a pretty strong character arc. Like, it's a big group show,
That's true.
but like, of all the characters, he's the one that has like the most significant character arc, other than like Kakeru, who's the main character.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I would argue he actually has like almost equal to Kakeru.
Yeah. I mean, he's very much associated with Kakeru, and
That's right.
And they develop together, which is pretty interesting. Whereas, like, a lot of the other guys, like Musa and the twins, they're sort of there as kind of novelty characters, almost picking on the fact that, you know, Musa is black and the twins are twins.
Okay. Yeah, I couldn't argue with that. I guess I want to pick Kirin because Kirin is kind of like the character that brings the whole show together.
It's a giraffe.
Yeah. No, you don't understand because you haven't seen Shoujo Kakeki.
I clearly don't.
He brings all the character together, brings the show together, brings us closer to the anime, brings the anime closer to us. Works both ways. And it's an interesting character because, you know, it's a giraffe.
Right. So are we picking a winner here? Or is it going to the coin flip? So obviously Oji-san for me. You've obviously left Oji-san.
I like Oji-san too.
So this is coming down to you. Do you want to go against Oji-san or go with it and that's our winner?
Nah, I'll go with Oji-san.
Oji-san is our winner. So
Alright.
the winner of best male character in a supporting role is Akane Kashiwazuki or Oji-san from Run with the Wind.
That's right.
Or Kaze ga Tsuyoku Fuiteru or something like that.
風が強く吹いてる。
Fuiteru?
Okay, let's just jump into the
Let's
next
just jump into the next one.
Jump into the next
Alright.
one.
This
Alright.
one, I'm pretty passionate about this one.
Okay, cool.
Well, go ahead.
Okay, so the nominees, my nominees at least, for best female character in a supporting role. Atsusagawa Kaede for...
Rascal does not agree with Bunny Girl Senpai. Please don't say the whole thing.
I was gonna try.
Fine, go ahead.
先週豚野郎はバニーガール先輩を、バニーガール先輩の夢を見ない。Borg from SSSS Gridman is the girl that helps them out. Megumi Takahashi from Sora Yori mo Tobaso.
Is she really a supporting character?
Yeah, I mean, this says on my anime list.
Right, so our sort of like authority on this was the website myanimelist.net. If a character is listed as a supporting character, they're a supporting character to us. Or if they're a main character, you know, they're a main character to us, which we will get to later.
How is she not a supporting character though?
Is she not one of the main 4 characters?
No, she's
Megumi.
she's
right.
the glasses
Oh,
one.
I hate her.
Yeah, cool, but it's still a good character, right?
Right.
No?
Sure, she's fine. She's an okay character. Not a fan of her.
Well, it's in the top.
Okay, so my nominees for best female character in a supporting role are Anzu from Hinamatsuri, Itsuwa from A Certain Magical Index Season 3, and Claire Thomas from Harukana Receive.
Ooh.
Yeah, no, I
don't
look, I have one clear one here, and that's Anzu. The other two were just kind of like, let's give some spotlight to these shows. Because I'm backing Anzu no matter what. But you can go ahead, let me roast you later.
Why? Why do you need to roast me?
I'm going to roast you by my great arguments with Anzu.
Alright. Well, I don't even know which one to go for. Let's go for Asasagawa Kaede.
Okay, why?
Well, her role is so big in the show, and there's a lot of character. She has a pretty big character arc, overarching all the other characters.
Yeah. Are we going to get into spoilers on this? I don't think we should.
Oh yeah. Nah, she just have a big character arc.
She has a very strong character arc.
That's right.
You know, it starts from the beginning of the show, and it really does go through the whole thing, despite other characters really only having 3 episodes or so.
Yeah. It's a very strong character.
Yeah.
You really know what she's feeling.
You just like emotos, don't you?
Not a sitcom.
Not a sitcom.
Not a sitcom.
Is it the pandas?
No. Well, just a strong character. I'm picking this semi-objectively.
There's no such thing as objective.
Semi-objective.
I know there are a lot of people that hate Kaede because she's like the emoto and she's like kind of the Genki girl. She's kind of annoying to some people, I suppose. I also like Kaede.
I'm not picking up on top because I like her or I hate her. Just I think she has a good character arc and character development. And yeah.
Okay. Alright, let me
she ties in the story really well though.
Right. Alright, let me tell you about my girl Anzu. So Anzu, I will give a little bit of backstory as to what her character is. She is an alien from another world who comes down to Earth to capture Hina, the titular character, who's also an alien from her world. She fails at doing so, and her only means of transporting home are destroyed. So she ends up living on the streets.
Okay.
She's taken in by a homeless community where, you know, after being, you know, not that well liked, she sort of finds her way into the community and becomes like an integral part of them. She's very beloved by the homeless people. At some point, this isn't really a spoiler because it's in the OP, but the homeless community has to split up and she is taken in by an elderly couple that owns a restaurant. This is where she becomes not only best girl of the season, the year, but ever. Okay. She's just so grateful and just so hardworking and thankful for everything she has. She doesn't understand the fact that she has money that she can spend. She doesn't understand the fact that, you know, she has a bed and a light and somewhere warm to sleep. And she just appreciates that so much. It's like, if I ever have a kid and they are half as good as Anzu, I'm the greatest father ever.
Okay. What do you want me to say?
Are you going to fight me on this?
Do I fight you on this?
You can.
I know you watched Bunny Girl Senpai as well.
I did.
What do you reckon?
I did like Kaede, but she does not hold a candle to Anzu.
Do I trust you on this?
Do you trust me on this? That it's again. This one's up to you.
Are the two audience that's watching this gonna be outraged?
How do you mean?
If I pick Kaede,
you can pick Kaede.
I pick Kaede.
Well, I
didn't watch.
I'm vetoing. This is my veto. This is the only reason I created the vetoes. Anzu is winning, no matter what.
You only have one veto though, right?
Huh?
You only have one.
I only have one. I'm using it here. You can use it whenever you want.
Okay.
This is my veto. Anzu is best supporting female character, whatever we'll call it. Not only that, she is best girl of all time. I'm declaring it now on the first episode of Pod Team Epic.
I wasn't going to fight him on this.
Oh, okay.
But since you vetoed it.
Alright. You know what? I created the veto just so I could use this. I think it would be fair for me to use this. Use it on this.
Sure.
You want to... Let's see. Just did.
Yeah, just did it.
Alright, so our next category is best ending. For some reason, not directly after best opening, but that's fine.
No, we're ending the best male character and a female character. We open.
Yeah,
and then
end. But ending should have been after best opening, but whatever. So my choices here Duet Shita Kudasai by Hiroshi Kamiya, Ai Kaino, and Eddie Kitamura from The Disastrous Life of Psyche K, Season 2. What a mouthful. What a mouthful.
That is a mouthful.
Fuyu Buyori by Eddie Sasaki from Eurocamp, and Update by Miwa from My Hero Academia.
Okay. Alright, my nominees are Karakai Jozu no Takaki-san, Jisai na Koi no Uta, covered by Takahashi Rie.
Okay, you wanna... So that second bit was the title of the opening. I started with the title of the song, sorry.
Okay, cool. So do I go do the song?
Title of the ED first.
And then do who is it by? And then
who is by, then show.
Okay, the second one, Torikago by XS Me in Darling in the Franxx. Cheese by Karis in Hataraku Saibo. Sales at work.
Okay. Look, I don't really have like a super strong opinion on any of these. I
actually don't either.
I like them all. Okay. My pick's gonna be I don't know. It's gonna be Do It Shita Kudasai from Psyche Kusuo. Main reason is because we've got 3 of our voice actors singing it, and that's just something I love. I love it when voice actors sing their EDs or OPs.
Okay. That's the same for mine.
Yeah, the same for yours. Right, so what happens in the ED is, it's essentially like the love triangle between Teruhashi, voiced by Ai Kaino, and I don't remember her name, the other girl.
I didn't watch it. I don't know.
Well, what's her name?
It's gonna take some time.
Look you up on the podcast. Here, give me like 10 seconds. That didn't work. It's fine. We can cut this out. We're not gonna cut this out. It's fine.
I'm just gonna laugh it.
Yeah, it's fine.
This doesn't work.
Mikoto Ayuda, and so voiced by Eddie Kitamura, and Psyche Kusuo, voiced by Hiroshi Kamiya. It's essentially the love triangle between, the 2 girls that like Psyche. He doesn't really care. He just wants to be left alone. Yeah. But in the end, they convince him to sing. They have 2 very distinct styles of music. They're like, come sing with us, and then he sings, and it's great.
So it actually ties in with the anime.
It ties into the anime itself, because there was never really an arc on the love triangle, but they are the 2 main love interests, I guess, as far as you can get a love interest in a slice of life comedy.
Okay.
Like that.
I think my pick is Starting in the Franxx. So it's the first ending. Well, besides it being a good song, I thought the graphics, is that what you call it? Visuals? Yeah. Really ties into anime. It doesn't look like it ties into anime though. But like they're all in school uniforms and stuff. And the anime doesn't actually feature any schooling. But I thought the whole visual of the ED actually reflects what the anime is trying to tell.
Which is?
It's gonna be a deep thing to cut. So I think Darling in the Franxx actually reflects like modern society. I didn't thought of that. I copied it off somewhere else. It reflects of modern society and like the struggles of just teenagers, struggles against new technologies and stuff. And the ED reflects that, and the lyrics as well about kids trying to break free, people trying to break free from their cages, and and it ties in with the themes pretty well, and it's a good song.
All right,
and it's a good song.
You know what?
And it's a good song.
Okay, you know what? You've sold me. You gave me a hand there with best opening. I'll give this to you with best ending. Your pick is
the Deku Awards.
Yep.
The award goes to Torikago by XS Me, Darling in the Franxx.
Wow. Oh yeah, we haven't been clapping. I don't think we should, but.
Fun fact, Darling in the Franxx was won by the opening of Darling in the Franxx was won by a certain
unnamed awards.
Certain unnamed award
that we will not talk about.
Alright. we're not talking about that.
Alright, you want to introduce our next category?
Oh, it's mine.
Yeah.
So the nominees for best sound design. You want to explain what sound design is?
I mean, do you want to do it? Because I don't know, it's the sounds that are played. It's not necessarily just the music, it's just the sounds in general.
Yeah, how well executed are the I guess the background sounds, like the ambient.
Yeah.
Like when you're walking across the ground, how well executed,
Yeah.
how real it feels.
Well, it also kind of does include like the music as well, the OSTs and stuff sort of play into it. Actually, that was
how you place into the anime itself.
Yeah, that was actually that was like my main thing there. But go ahead.
I introduced it. So my nominees are Violet Evergarden, Least Do Aotori, Least and Bluebird, Honey Battle.
Right, and my nominees are also Violet Evergarden, Chunibyo Demo Koi ga Shitai Take on Me, or Love Chunibyo and Other Delusions Take on Me, the movie, and Megalobox. So your pick there is what's your number one pick there?
Honey Battle.
My number one pick is Megalobox. So even though we both had Violet Evergarden, neither of us are picking that as our best one. It's just one of the best, and we both agree on that.
Yeah.
But you want to tell us about Honey Battle?
Honey Battle? Honey Battle itself is not exactly that great.
I hated it. I dropped it after like 4 or 5 episodes.
They sort of went overboard a little bit
With the drama. Yeah.
It was going fine the first like 3 episodes.
Yeah.
But the sound design was really amazing. They really recorded. So Honey Battle is about a badminton anime.
Yeah.
They really recorded like every little detail of the playing of the badminton, like how you hit the racket.
Do you get like sounds of like sweat and grunting?
Yeah, you do too.
Yeah.
And like wobble against the ground, your shoes against the ground.
Oh yeah. No, I don't remember it too well.
Every tiny bit of sound.
So for me,
down to the last string.
So for me, it's Megalobox, and that's more because of the OST. Like the fight, like sounds, the punching and the movement and all that stuff is great, but like it has such an incredible OST. It's got such like a strong sense of the era and the music, and like it toned down the animation so it would fit more in like a 90s style. And the music really matched that. There was a lot of really original music. There was, I think, at least at 2 or 3 points, characters literally just started rapping in the show.
Cool.
Which was incredible, and it just blew my mind because it was like they were rapping about what was happening in the show and like all the themes, and it just was so hype, and it was just I'm not budging on this one, but I also can't veto it.
I guess what do you reckon? Do you support mine because you watched Honey Battle as well?
I watched 4 episodes of 4 or 5 episodes.
You get a pretty good sense of what the show's about.
Well, I
liked
it, but like I can't go against Megalobox. It was just such a good show, and like the music, that it had one of the best soundtracks I've heard in anime period.
I haven't watched Megalobox, so what do?
I think it goes to a coin flip.
Coin flip. Bring out the phone.
So it was your category, so it was your category, so you can pick heads or tails.
It doesn't matter. I hit heads. Heads is always the winning one.
So heads. Who wins? Hanebado. Tails. Megalobox wins.
Okay.
Right on the podcast. Right.
3, 2, woo!
Tails. Let's go. Megalobox. So the winner of the Deku Award for Best Sound Design is Megalobox. Alright.
Cool.
Next up.
Cool.
Best Character Design. So my nominees are JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Season 5, Part 5, Golden Wind, whatever you want to call it. Ogan no Kaze is its official title.
Oh, okay, cool.
Eurocamp and Run with the Wind.
Alright, my turn. My picks for character design: Violet Evergarden, Fatalaku Cyborg, working Sasa work, and Eurocamp as well.
So we both have Eurocamp. Is Eurocamp your pick?
No.
Eurocamp is also not my pick.
Oh man.
Alright, my pick is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Alright. I'm kind of hesitant on this one because it can't really be attributed to the animators to the same degree.
Exactly.
As it can be attributed to Hirohiko Araki. However, the thing that I'm sitting on is the colours. That's my main thing with...
Is that really character design though?
Absolutely. The colour of their clothing and their hair and all that stuff.
Not
and
the anime itself.
Yeah, so the colour of the characters. And like, the characters were adjusted a little bit.
Yeah.
to fit more with the anime, but it's just such a distinctive style. So I'm a big JoJo stan. So
a stan.
I'm a JoJo stan. And like, I'm a big fan of Hirohiko Araki and all of his work. And he's attributed as an incredible artist. He's got works hanging in the Louvre. In case you didn't know that. And he's worked with like Gucci and all that sort of stuff.
He did all the story arc as well, all the power, all the stand abilities.
Yeah, he's made everything. It's his manga. He's the king of JoJo. But no, it's just these characters. They're, all of their designs are so unique. Their costumes are so brilliant. Like, you can... I think a good sign of character design is when you can tell characters apart just by seeing like a slight part of their body or just like seeing a silhouette of them. And the fact that JoJo is so distinctive, like my cousin, she doesn't watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, but I had JoJo's Bizarre Adventure figures in my room. She saw them and she was like, "Hey,
sticky fingers!"
Sticky fingers. And she saw and thought, "Hey, is that JoJo?" She's seen like maybe 2 or 3 episodes of season 1, and she was like, she could tell by the style, and I think that is just brilliant character design. However,
there's not really because of part 5. Though.
Yeah, once again, I'm kind of hesitant on it because, you know, it's more Araki than it is the character designers.
I think my pick is Hataraku Cyborg. What sells at work, right? Do you watch Cells at Work?
I've seen plenty of like memes and things. I didn't watch the show, but I know the character design.
Because I like the character design because it actually links back to what each cell looks like in reality.
So are you talking about the main cells or like the viruses?
Both. Both, yeah.
It's the platelets, isn't it?
No. So it's all of them. It's all of them.
Right.
Like all the functions tie into the clothing as well, the design and everything.
Uh-huh.
Also platelets are cute apparently.
What?
The platelets I heard are cute.
Oh, the platelets are cute. You've heard.
I heard.
You heard.
I heard.
You don't think so, but you've heard.
I heard they're cute.
Right.
Alright. And even the viruses and like the cancer cells
are cute.
We're representative of what they actually look like in real life. Except they look like humans, but like the parts of their body and clothing represent what they are in real life. And a little bit unlike JoJo, it's more of a simple art style.
That's what's getting me about your pick. It seems a little bit too simple to me.
But it's on point.
It's almost generic though.
It's on point.
I would side with you on certain ones, but I'm not going to side with you on this one. Like, have you picked what were your other picks? Eurocamp and
what level got?
I would have sided with you on either of those. I'm not siding with you on this one. I think this one's going to a coin flip.
Seriously?
I'm not budging on this. I would budge if it was something else, but not on Cells at Work.
Cells at Work though.
Are you going to budge to JoJo?
No.
Coin flip it is.
A certain award also. JoJo also won a certain award just then.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they did. Character design.
Did it?
Yeah, it's all the same thing. I think they did. I'm not fact checking that.
Yeah, I'm not fact checking. Coin flip. So it's
why is it coin flip again?
It's my pick.
This whole entire podcast is just gonna be coin flip.
Well, we decided like the first 5 without one.
We're just not skill persuaders.
Oh, no, I'm just stubborn.
Okay, that also works.
I'm gonna pick Tails. So Tails, it will be JoJo. Hence, it will be Cells again. Work.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Flip.
Click.
And it's Tails again. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
I'm actually just unlucky
for best character design. Alright, so next one is your category in best visual.
Also my category.
Or just whatever you introduce it.
This category is best visuals. It's a category on basically the best animation. Yeah.
Okay.
That's it. How good the show looks.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah. How appealing to the eye.
Yep.
My nominees are Violet Evergarden, Series Diego, Chunibyo Demo Koi ga Shitai. Chunibyo Love and
Love Chunibyo and Other Delusions.
Take Me On. Take on me.
Right. I actually share 2 of those picks. Violet Evergarden and Chunibyo. My other pick is actually Hanebado, which is weird because I didn't have.
Hanebado they have a lot of money doing that to make that show.
And is that a bad thing? Should we hold that against them?
No, I'm just saying. Just because of that, they could go overboard and still have money.
Okay, I'm actually tossing up between Violet Evergarden and Chunibyo. So what's your pick?
I guess nobody will argue against Violet Evergarden.
Yeah, I'm not going to argue against it. It looks gorgeous. Like
Violet Evergarden, like 10 years ahead of the anime industry.
Look, it's KyoAni. KyoAni's kind of unfair. Actually, both of our 2 top picks were KyoAni.
Well, Kyoani is getting an award either way, right?
Absolutely. Can we just give the award to Kyoani?
No.
No, okay. So,
giving it to Violet Evergarden.
I'm happy to give it to Violet Evergarden. So, I'd say my favourite scene from Violet Evergarden is when she's running across the lake. You know, if you've seen Violet Evergarden, there's just this absolutely gorgeous scene.
What episode is that?
I don't remember.
You just skip the episode, watch that one.
Wait, you haven't seen that episode?
I've seen it.
Okay.
So the audience could just skip to that episode.
No, just watch the whole show. It looks great throughout, but there's just this one scene where the camera just rotates so brilliantly. Like the water just looks so beautiful and clear, and it's just such
just
an
lighting and everything.
Like, yeah, it's weird when an anime really adds to the emotion using its visuals, like in terms of just like how pretty it looks.
Yeah, if it's for nothing else, just for the visuals, you should watch it.
Yeah, absolutely.
At least like just try to watch it.
I didn't love Violet Evergarden. I thought it was a good show, like in terms of story, but like those visuals and the sound design were just both fantastic.
Amazing.
So Violet Evergarden is the winner for Best Visual at the Deku Awards.
The Deku Award goes to Violet Evergarden.
Okay.
No, the Deku Award for Best Visual goes to Violet Evergarden.
Alright. We don't need to be this serious.
Nah.
Come on, the Unnamed Award show had some problems.
Because they were not serious. It's too cringy.
Yeah, it was really cringy.
Stop talking about that now.
Unnamed Award show. We love the... No, we don't. So, next category is Best Cinematography. So, I'm guessing this kind of plays into, like, Best Direction, just, like, camera work. What are some, like, really good shots? And like,
how the shot elevated the story.
And how it conveys meaning and all that sort of stuff. The sort of stuff you'd learn in, like, high school English. Or, or, like, film school. Actually, not film school, I don't know.
No, film school.
Sure.
Is that how it works?
I don't know.
I don't know. Never went to
film school.
That's right.
Well, you're 18 and you've never been to film school?
Yeah, you never either?
Yeah, never have.
Seems like a common theme around
these parts.
Yeah, that's right.
So my nominees for Best Cinematography are Violet Evergarden, A Place Further Than the Universe, and Chunibyo Demo Koigashitai, Take On Me.
Okay. So my nominees are Shoujo Kakeki, Review Starlight, Sora yo ni mo tobazo, A Place Further Than the Universe, and JoJo Part 5.
Right. Good picks. So what's your gut?
I'm on the fence.
I'm pretty clear on A Place Further Than the Universe here.
I'm on the fence.
You're on the fence between?
Shoujo Kakeki and Place Further Than the Universe.
Right, okay. So I guess I'll go to bat for A Place Further Than the Universe again.
Yeah, okay. You persuade the audience. You don't need to persuade me.
I'm actually trying to persuade you, but...
You don't need to persuade me. I'm on the fence.
Well, what audience? There's like 3 people listening.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay, persuade me.
Alright.
Even though I was in the show, and I also loved it.
So you remember that one? No, okay. There was... If nothing else, watch the ending of episode 2. So that was when she's running through the city. The music's playing, and her youth is in motion. So the whole theme of A Place Further in the Universe is putting your youth in motion. You know, a girl's been wasting her life, been wasting her time, has never done anything exciting, and feels like her life is stagnant.
Is it a running one? Where they were all running away from the...
Yeah, they're all running away.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost like she's having an existential crisis. Like, she's 17, 18, never done anything with her life.
Same.
And, yeah, I'm the same also. You want to go to Antarctica?
Let's go to Alaska.
Can't
copy that.
Alaska's not that far away. Oh, sorry, it's not that hard to get to. My apologies. It's very far away.
It's not that hard to get to Antarctica from where we are.
Yeah, true. We're in Australia, by the way.
No, we're not.
Yeah, we are.
We are in Antarctica right now.
Right, so we're just going to travel to Antarctica.
Let's step out of the door.
Step out of the door. Right, now, it's just got some really beautiful shots. At the end of every episode, everything that's happened throughout the episode generally culminates to, like, I want to say like a crescendo. Like, it culminates into one final shot that, like, solidifies all the character development in one show.
Because I don't remember.
In one episode, and, you know, all the visuals that are happening, you know, the lighting, the camera movement, the way the characters, you know, look at each other, and all that sort of changes as a result of, like, the cinematography.
Yeah, it shows the growth and stuff.
And their growth is actually, like, it's almost tangible in a way.
You really feel that. Feel the characters.
Yeah, you really feel them grow. I mean,
I miss honestly still on the fence.
Yeah.
But I would just give an honorable mention to Shoujo Kageki. It's not really because of the shorts. It's also because of the symbolism that's used for the. Okay, so it's sort of like a Monogatari series. How they use sort of abstract ideas to convey the story, and I just like Shoujo Kageki.
Okay.
But
well, what do you mean by abstract ideas? Like, do they have like in between frames, or do they have like do they distort the animation style a lot, or
no? They just have really abstract things, almost like if they're normal.
Well, like what the Monogatari series does is it changes the art style a lot, and it contorts characters' bodies.
What I mean is that it feels like Monogatari series,
right? Okay,
but it's sort of semi-not realistic.
Right. I guess that makes sense if it's not realistic. So, again, this one comes down to you. Do you want to fight on a place within the universe, or?
I just wanted to give honorable mention to Shoujo Kageki.
So our winner is a place within the universe?
Yep, let's do that. Let's go with that.
So the winner for the Deku Award of Best Cinematography, that was not very well spoken, but is a place further than the universe.
That's like the whole podcast.
Don't worry, it's better than an unnamed award. Actually, it's not, because they had high production value. And
we have one mic. mic.
We have two mics, we're just using one. Because we couldn't get them both to work for some reason.
Yep. We don't have enough software, hardware, anything else.
We're poor.
First episode is okay. We get better.
So that one was mine, I believe. So you're up again.
Where are we?
Best voice actor.
Best voice acting in a leading role.
In a leading role.
It's pretty self-explanatory.
Well, okay, leading role obviously being a main character according to MyAnimeList.net. .net.
Okay. Do I just go? Just go my nominations?
Jump into it.
Let's
jump into it.
Let's jump into it. Do I say the character name first? The voice actor name? And the anime? Yeah, okay. Okay, Tamaki Mari. Minase Inori from Place Further Than the Universe. Joruno Giovanna. Yeah. Feels good saying that. Ono Kensho from JoJo Part 5. Tasumi Kotaro, Miyano Mamoru from Zombieland Saga.
Right. I also have Tatsumi Kotaro, Miyano Mamoru. I have Shimarin, or voiced by Naotoma from Eurocamp, and then Saiki Kusuo, voiced by Hiroshi Kamiya from The Disastrous Life of Saiki K. That pick was also just kind of like, I didn't have anyone else. Also, I just really like Saiki Kusuo.
Yeah, I think
we have a clear winner.
Who's your clear winner?
Mamoru Miyano.
Oh man, I was gonna go with who's the name?
I think we don't have a clear winner.
What's the name?
What?
Wait, am I he?
Now.
I was gonna go with Kamiya Hiroshi.
What?
I heard. I didn't watch Saiki K, but I heard clips of his voice, and
he's a fantastic voice actor. But
seven-time winning, seven-time winner of voice acting.
Well, it was one of my picks, but I don't want to pick him. What? Why?
Okay.
That's crazy. He wasn't even one of your nominees.
Yeah, it wasn't one of mine because I didn't watch it.
Right.
But
okay, I guess you can fight for Hiroshi Kamiya.
I haven't seen enough of it to actually fight.
We can talk about him a little bit. I mean,
you can talk about him. I haven't seen it.
I keep talking about him. He's one of many fantastic voice actors from The Disastrous Life of Saiki K. He's joined by Daisuke Ono and Ai Kaino as like big voice actors, but there's plenty of other great voice actors in there. He really conveys the deadpan sort of sick of everything teenager.
I think what I heard about argument for Kamiya Hiroshi in Saiki K is because he really brings the the manga into the anime.
Yeah.
The way he conveys all the words, how at the fast paced, like everything.
It's very deadpan. It isn't like he's putting heaps of emotion into it. He's just speaking it as he is Saiki, and that is how Saiki would say it, manga, anime, no matter what.
Yeah. Yeah, his voice really made for a smooth transition from manga to anime.
Yeah, but
that's the argument I heard.
But Tatsumi, Mamoru Miyano, like, what?
But he just won another
But he's so fun.
award from a certain. He's a character that really fits into the.
Oh, he really does.
The voice actor really fits into the.
Oh,
the
it's
character.
perfect. He's honestly the perfect pick for the character. It's just so fun and loud and over the top, and that's exactly what he's good at. And like, he just does it perfectly. I guess you could argue that he's not the most central character in his show, but then again, there isn't one. It's an idol show.
Okay.
Ooh,
What do you want to do?
I don't know anymore.
I guess we just go for Tatsumi and not Tatsumi Miyano.
I guess so, unless you want to fight for one of your guys or one of your characters.
Do I?
Do you want to fight for Ono Kensho or
Nah.
no? So
Nah.
go ahead, announce it.
Alright, I guess the Deku Awards, the Deku Award for best voice acting in a leading role goes to Miyano Mamoru in Zombieland Saga.
Hooray! Alright. Next up, best voice actor in a supporting role.
Mm-hmm.
So, my picks here are Kaide Azusagawa as Yurika Kobo from Rascal Does Not Dream of Money Girl Senpai, Anzu by Rie Murakawa from Hinamatsuri, and Sachio by Michio Murase from Megalobox.
Cool.
Alright?
Well, I guess my pick is I say the character name first, right?
Yeah.
Kirin, the giraffe,
Uh-huh.
by Sunda Kenjiro in Shoujo Kakeki Level Starlight. Bo from Yuki Aoi, Yuki Aoi. In SSSS.
Wait, does that last one have an English title?
SSSS Gridman. Do you not know this one? It's weird.
Where are we?
With this
Oh,
little
right,
part right here.
Right.
Futaba Leo in voiced by Tanezaki Atsumi in the pronounce the name.
Gee, we're struggling way too much here.
Alright, no, I'll do this one shot. Seshu Butayaro wa Bunny Girl Senpai no Yume wo Minai.
That was pretty good. That was actually really good.
I messed up one particle in there.
That's alright. We struggled with the names more so than the anime name. I just called it Bunny Girl Senpai because, you know, I speak English and not any other language.
Same.
No, you speak.
No, I speak no.
You only speak English now, do you?
Only speaking English.
Have you just
That's why I have an accent.
You've just forgotten
I have a
your original.
really distinct English accent.
Right. you sounded better Australian as to come.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, mate. Call me mate.
No.
So my pick here is Michio Murase, or as Sachio from Megalobox, mostly just because of his. It's a female voice actress, but she's voicing a young man for his rap, which was very nice.
From where?
Megalobox.
Oh, okay.
You know, he just had a great rap. He really conveyed the sort of bratty little kid pretty well. She conveyed the bratty little kid really well. I'm not too fussed on the winner here, but, you know, I might go against you just in case.
Just in case, I'll pick who?
I don't know. Just, who you pick?
I'm on the fence again.
On the fence?
Oh, I guess my pick is the giraffe.
The giraffe.
Sunda Kenjiro.
Right.
Just because I want him to win.
So here's the problem here. Neither of us have seen the other person's show, and we really can't compare voice actors here. I think this goes to a coin flip.
I want him to win. I'm not redoing this. I'm redoing for something else.
You're going to use it on anime the year, aren't you?
Yeah.
I hate you. It's my category again, so I'm picking. I'm gonna go heads this time.
I want a giraffe to win. Let's go. Tails.
Alright.
Hey.
So your winner.
Oh man, I just want people to check out Shoujo Kakeki, even though it's not for.
So what's the
beginners.
English title?
Shoujo Kakeki.
That's the English title.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
So the Deku Award for Best Voice Acting in a Supporting Role goes to Sunda Kenjiro for Kirin in Shoujo Kakeki Review Starlight.
Okay. So next up is your category again.
It's mine?
I just did supporting.
Oh, okay. Alright, we're getting into the big ones.
Yeah, we're down to our last 4 categories.
Oh, we are marching to make this in an hour.
Okay, well let's hope so.
Okay, let's go. Let's just jump back into it.
Let's just jump back into it.
Alright. Okay, so the next category is the best male character in a leading role. Not best boy.
Best male in a leading role.
That's right.
Because best boy, that's reserved for the good boys. They're the ones you want to like pat on the back and call them sport.
I don't know what to say. Okay. Do I go first?
Yep.
Alright. Okay, my nominees are Azusagawa Sakuta from Senshu Butayaro wa Bunny Girl Senpai no Yume wo
Just
Minai.
say Bunny Girl Senpai. People know it by now.
They'll hear Bunny Girl Senpai. They will know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So don't say the whole thing. Just say Bunny Girl
I
Senpai.
want to say the whole thing.
Alright.
Tada Mitsuyoshi from Tada-kun wa Kou Shinai.
Or, what's its English title?
Tada-kun doesn't fall in love.
Right?
Is it Tada just don't fall in love? Or Tada-kun?
Either way. I don't think it matters.
Okay. Ariel from Makia with the Promise Flower Blooms.
Right. My picks are Kotaro Tatsumi from Zombieland Saga. Sakuta also from Bunny Girl Senpai, same as Jeff's. And then Bruno Buccianati from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 5. So what's your pick here?
Buccianati?
Buccianati.
Buccianati.
Sticky fingers!
I think I have to go to Ariel from Makia.
Right. I didn't watch Mackie. I never got around to it.
Makia's a good show, man.
I should watch it.
It might win another certain award later.
Another certain award.
Another certain award.
Wait, what? Bad spoilers. Wait, what? Oh,
They don't know what the categories are.
Right.
It's not spoilers.
I forgot. Okay. Just, why Makia? Why this character?
So, Matt, you know the story of Makia is about, right?
Sort of.
Tell me what you know.
It's like a girl that like never ages, and then she has like a son or something when he ages.
Okay, so she actually adopted his son.
Oh, right.
Well, she picks him up from the barn.
Right.
So you get to see Ariel grow up through like all the different stages of his life.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a very strong character arc because and you see the character change from relying on the parent to
So both physically and mentally change.
he grows up.
Yeah. I guess that's what happens.
Into like start dating and stuff.
Stop dating. What?
Don't
Don't
spoil it.
No spoilers. Because I haven't seen it. Please don't spoil.
And what he does actually also with heavily impacts the story how the main character are.
Well, you would think so, isn't he?
Makia.
The main character, or one of the main characters.
Well, yeah, it's Makia and Ariel, right?
You're right. So is that you done?
Yeah, I guess I have to
my
begin.
pick is Bruno Buccianati from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 5.
Wow, we're not picking Sakuta?
We're not picking Sakuta. That's weird. Okay, alright, here's my reason.
That's a weird pick.
Alright, I'm gonna go into
Honorable mention to Sakuta.
Honorable mention to Sakuta. But I'm gonna go into a little bit of JoJo history. Parts 1, 2, and 3, the JoJo, like the main JoJo of the part, Jonathan Joseph Jotaro, are unequivocally the main characters. Past that, it sort of starts to like involve other characters a bit more. And like part 5 is the first one where I would argue the JoJo isn't the main character.
Yeah, you get like one episode for every character.
It's not just that. I'm not going to go into spoilers because we're only like 17 or 18 episodes in. But, because I've read the manga for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and Brutality has the strongest character of all of the characters. I'm not going to go into why, but there's some really, really cool stuff about to come up, which you should really look forward to.
Yeah, catch up on JoJo if you haven't.
Yeah, catch up on JoJo.
You will get all the JoJo references.
Don't be like Jeff and skip parts 1 through 4.
You don't need it.
Yes, you do.
I'm not gonna watch it.
I'm not going to get into this, but at least watch part 4.
I'm not watching it. I don't care. Another time.
Okay.
Another time.
Anyway, Brutality has the strongest character arc. Like, he's the one that takes Giorno into the gang and really, like, agrees with Giorno's ideology. He's a strong character because, like, what Giorno and Brutality have in common is they both hate the fact that their gang sells drugs to kids. That's, like, the main motivation, which is kind of weird. But then in the end, it's JoJo.
They like kids.
I wouldn't put it that way. That they're like kids being safe.
Mm-hmm. That's what I meant.
Right.
I'm not accusing them.
It's just Brutality. He's just a strong character. He's a strong leader. He's I don't know. He's just great.
I guess
part of the reason I'm a bit hesitant on him is because his best development doesn't happen until later on in the manga, which we have not yet gotten into. I don't know what episode
that's not
to.
Does it even count? Because JoJo started last year, though.
Yeah.
I still haven't finished yet.
It started last year though.
It's okay. It's all good.
It's listed as what spring or whatever show. No, not spring.
Winter.
Winter.
No, fall. We're in winter right now.
No, we're in summer. I don't know.
We're in winter.
Oh yeah, right. So it's listed as a fall 2018 show.
Yeah.
Therefore it counts. Look, it's better than the unnamed awards, which had shows from 2017.
Okay, we gotta stop talking about unnamed awards.
The unnamed.
We might talk about it.
All right. So Bruno Bucciarati, and you had who again?
Elio from Makia.
I haven't seen Markia, so do you want to jump onto Bucciarati with me?
No, I don't.
I'm not jumping onto Markia. Coin flip.
I do like Bucciarati. I would say just because I want to say it. I do like Bucciarati though because I can spin sticky finger and then go.
You're so good at that. I'm jealous. I can't do it. I can't get that consistent L sound. I don't get it. No.
Right,
So-
is it confident?
I think it's going to a coin
I
flip.
do want Ariel to win
I believe it's,
because it's a good show.
I believe you get to call it this time.
What do you mean?
Like you get to call heads or tails this time. I believe.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, why not? You
I call heads. I always call heads.
always call heads.
Let's go.
Well, we've had tails 3 times in a row. 4 times in a row. Bruno Bucciarati. So, the Deku Award for Best Male Character in a Leading Role goes to Bruno Bucciarati from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
That's a weird.
It's a really weird pick.
Yeah.
I love him. Bruno's my guy. He's like one of my favorite Joe Bros. Joe Bros are like the main like sidekick or like best friend to the JoJo.
Bros.
Yeah.
Alright.
You got Joe Bros, you got Joe Foes, the villains. just wait till
Well, JoJo wins it. Has JoJo won an award yet? It won Best Character Design.
It did too.
Yeah.
Just wait till part 7. It'll get even better.
It will be like 5 years before that happens.
I believe this one's my category.
It's yours.
So, best female character in a leading role.
Mm-hmm.
Nadeshiko Kamikahara from Yuru Camp, Sakurajima Mai from Rascal Does Not Dream of Mighty Girl Senpai, and Saki Nikaido from Zombieland Saga are my nominees.
My nominees are Aicho Kane, Shoujo Kageki Review Starlight, Tamaki Mari, Sora Yori Motobaso, plays for the universe, Nanami Toka, Yagade Kimi Nanu,
English name?
Boom Into You, I think.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know who my pick here is. It's a toss-up between Nadeshiko and Mai. I think I'd go Mai, Sakurajima Mai.
You're not that strong, then, are you?
I'm not that strong on it. But I'm also not going to let you get away with it. Because I know you're going to veto Anime of the Year. And I don't like that. But, you know, we're going to have to... Oh, I gave you the veto. I can't fight it.
I guess I have to pick Nanami Toka. I didn't think I would pick her. But I'm picking her now.
Which one is she? Is she the older one or the younger one?
She's the older.
Right.
Yeah.
So why do you like her?
I
Wait,
like her character.
Yeah, why do you like her as a character?
Okay, what?
Is she cool?
She's pretty cool. She has two sides. Mm-hmm.
You can go into it a
Okay.
little more. Is it a spoiler? I haven't seen Lumen to you.
A little bit.
Yeah, that's alright.
It's alright, okay.
As long as you're not spoiling like any endgame things.
Yeah, I haven't seen the whole thing yet.
Oh, okay.
I have a whole download, but haven't seen it yet.
Oh no, you're legally streaming it. Or everything is legal.
Yeah, everything's legal. What do you want about?
Right. You just said download.
Yeah, legally download it.
Huh?
I legally download. It's over. I can find it somewhere. I'm not telling you where I find it, but I legally download it.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Okay, let's just get off this topic.
Let me talk. Alright.
Mm-hmm.
So she's this character that puts on a different face in front of other people, just to act like she's the student council president.
Yeah. So she's putting on her face to like meet her responsibilities.
Yep. But after when she meets the other character, the other main, she shows the other face that really like shows your personality.
Yeah.
And I just like the having the two contracts there.
Contrast.
Contrast.
Contracts.
And the whole arc about why she did it.
Right. Okay. So that's the spoiler, is it?
Not really.
We'll go into it then.
I don't remember what happened.
Okay. So you like,
That was bad,
you like
man.
the fact that she's deep. She's got
Yeah, she's got multiple characters, not personalities, like a deep personality.
Yeah. Okay. So my pick is Sakura Jibumai. She's just cool. Like you can't find it. She's cool. And she's very like she's very much a senpai. She's very like understanding. She's very strong. Like she isn't a damsel in distress sort of character, which I don't hate, but like in certain shows it can be annoying, and there's a lot of like you'd expect damsels in distress in something like Bunny Girl Senpai, but
Bunny Girl Senpai is not the show that people will think it is if they haven't watched it.
Yeah. And you get Sakura Jiraiya, who's just such a strong female character, and like she isn't just saved by our main character Sakura. She is his supporter. She's
her own character.
Yeah, she's her own character, and she's his rock at times. And I just think that's great. I love the balance between her and him and their dialogue. Like she isn't afraid to back down of like a bit of banter, which a lot of female characters don't do in anime. They just kind of take it all. There's just nothing thrown at them.
Yeah, she's her own character.
She feels real. She feels more real than a lot of other characters. And once again, I'm not budging.
Do I budge?
Do you budge?
No, let's not budge.
Not budging?
How many coffee have we done that?
Like 3? 4?
We've done more than
I think we've done 4. No, we've got 4 and they were all tails.
Let's go for a 5th tails.
I'm going tails.
I'm going heads again.
5 tails in a row.
5 tails in a row.
What's the odds of that? 1 in 32. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, 1 in 32 is our chance for that. Sakura Jibumai is our winner for best female character in a leading role. The winner of the Deku Award there. Now, this one's your one, and honestly, I'm willing to give you this no matter what, essentially.
Yeah, okay.
But just give
Isn't it your turn?
Is it?
Yeah, because I'm doing best anime with you.
Well, yes, you are.
Okay.
Yeah, that's our 14th category. You were doing the odd number ones. Go on, I'm doing anime of the year.
No, I want to do best. Okay, I'll say mine off. Okay, yeah, okay. The next award is best feature length anime. A long anime. A long 1 episode anime.
Yes.
My nominations. Asagao to Kaze-san. Is there an English title for that?
I don't know. I think it's just like
Asagao to Kaze-san.
I think it's just Asagao and Kase. Or something like that. It doesn't matter.
Okay, cool. Liz to Artori.
Or Listen to Bluebird.
Okay, cool. It's pretty obvious.
No, not necessarily. If you
Alright. Oh, good. Machio.
When the promised flower blooms.
That's right.
Alright, so I've only seen 3 feature-length things from last year. One of them is Asagao to Kase-san. Look, I never got around to watching a lot of the films I wanted to watch. I didn't watch My Hero Academia The Two Heroes. I didn't watch Markia. I didn't watch I Want to Eat Your Pancreas. I want to watch all of them. I just never got around to it.
Alright.
So, Asagao to Kase-san. This one's a weird one. Reagan, the miracle psychic that nobody knows. It's a recap to the first season of Mob Psych 100 with some original content in there. It's still pretty funny and it adds some more charm to it. And, it focuses on Reagan, who is one of my favorite characters just ever. And Chunibyo Demakui Gashitai Take On Me.
What? So what happens now?
I don't know. I'm gonna back Chunibyo. No, we've talked enough about Chunibyo. I'm gonna back Reagan.
I don't know what that is. You didn't watch Mob Psycho 100.
Why not? Alright.
I'm not watching shows.
Mob Psycho 100 is great. If you haven't seen it, if you aren't currently watching season 2, you were doing yourself a disservice. It has some of the best episodes.
Well, we recommend to other people to just watch that.
I recommend watch season 1, then Reagan, then season 2. Just watch all of Mob Psycho 100.
Just the more the better?
The more the better.
The
more Mob Psycho you consume, the better. It's One Punch Man, but better in every way, shape, and form.
I will agree with that, even though
you haven't seen Mob Psycho, but you don't like One Punch Man.
No, I don't mind One Punch Man.
You give it like a 5 out of 10.
Do I actually?
I'm pretty sure you have it as a 5 out of 10.
I would give it a 7.
And you don't score anything below a 5 either.
I give it a 7.
It's actually like one of your lowest.
I give it a 7.
Alright.
I'm not gonna go change it, but I will give it a 7 here.
Alright, so I'll back Reagan a little bit. It is a recap, but it follows Mob as he writes a book for Reagan in Reagan's most recent money-making scene. Reagan is a con man who's also Mob's mentor and friend and helps him like work with his psychic powers, even though Reagan has no psychic powers of his own. He just pretends to be a psychic to make a quick buck.
Cool.
But yeah, no, it has him have Mob write a book about their adventures throughout the first season, however putting Reagan in the spotlight and in a more favourable light, and having him solve all their problems when it was usually Mob. And it's just a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun hearing Reagan's mind just kind of work and shove himself into these situations as to where like he's great, but also it's just a recap.
Yeah, seems like you gave up on this one.
I really did. I didn't watch enough films.
Well, honestly, I do think Lee's and Bluebird should win, but I'm gonna pick Mark here.
Okay. Well, you already talked about it a little bit more. You already talked about it a little bit, but
yeah, just really well captures real life, really.
Real life.
About parenthood
and growing up.
Yeah, okay. It's more about parenthood than growing up.
Right.
Just that the main character
grows up.
helps to reflect the growing up, the parenthood story.
Yeah.
Because your parent saw you grow up from little kid.
Yeah.
To big boy.
Big boy.
Big boy.
Big boy.
So is it me? Do I announce it?
Yeah, announce it. Go ahead.
Alright. The Deku Award for best feature-length film. Not film. Feature-length anime.
Yeah.
Goes to Makia with the Pomus Flower Booms.
Right.
Wait.
Now.
Why?
For the big one.
For the big one.
The big award.
Yes, I have a word for that.
Let's just jump into it, guys.
Alright, we talk about it.
Alright, actually, let's talk about all our nominees here.
What do you mean?
Just like all three of our nominees. We've only been talking about one so far. You can obviously... I know which one you're going to beat them with.
Two of them we have already talked about it.
Okay, well, we haven't talked... Alright, we've talked about A Place Further in the Universe, which is one of my first nominees. Eurocamp, we haven't talked about as much as we should have.
Well, we talked about Eurocamp.
We've talked about characters and stuff, but we haven't talked about the show itself. So, I'll get into my last nominee in a little bit, and then I know what you're going to veto me with. But,
I might surprise you.
Might surprise... I hope you do.
Am I going to surprise you?
Actually, I hope you go with... No, never mind. We'll get to it.
I have two kids. You don't know which I'm going to choose.
Okay, Eurocamp is just a really fun slice of life show. I watched Eurocamp actually at the end of last year.
You haven't have you introduced the award yet?
Right, Anime of the Year. Our
Anime of the Year
award.
The biggest one.
So my first nominee was A Place Further in the Universe, but we've talked about that plenty. Eurocamp. Like I said, I watched it at the end of last year instead of at the beginning, and I really regret that. It was just such a fun show. There was just so much... It was just comfy. It was comf. C-O-M-F. Comf.
Like every detail of the camp, just like even the fire.
Yeah.
How they hold the cups.
Yeah, it was just made to feel you. It was just... You were made to feel welcome. It was
like... They feel warm.
Yeah, you're warm and welcome, and they're camping. And so are you, in a sense. Even though you're sitting in your bed watching anime while eating, garbage.
I wasn't doing that.
While they're on the top of a mountain, having great times.
Makes me want to camp.
It made me want to camp. I actually, after I finished the show, I started researching campgrounds, and I sent one to Jeff, and he said he didn't want to go. So that's fine.
Yeah, you solo camp. That's the spirit.
Solo camp. I actually bought a Eurocamp t-shirt, the other day.
Why is precious?
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see once I...
Have you thought... There's another one.
Once I get some use out of it. No, I want to talk about Eurocamp just a little bit more.
Yeah, okay.
All the characters are just they're very fun. They're very welcoming. It's just great.
Yeah.
So my final pick is Wotakoi, or Love is Hard for an Otaku, or I don't know what the actual Japanese title is. It's Wotaku no Koi wa Muskashi or something like that.
I didn't watch that one.
It's not actually one of my 3 favorite anime of last year. This would have gone to Megalobox if we hadn't talked about Megalobox before. I really just wanted to put Wotakoi in here. It really appeals to just it's another real life sort of slice of life thing, and it really appeals to all my taste in anime. It's a fun little rom-com. There's nothing too serious. I like things that are just fun and simple, and Wotakoi really feels scratches that itch too. In a sense. The characters are really relatable, and they're just, I don't know, they're nerds, they're otakus, and you just get a sense that, these people are happy, you can be happy too.
Do you reckon that anime reflects otaku in real life?
I think so, because a big theme of it is the characters hiding that they're otaku in their workplace. Because, they're like 26, 27. It's not, exactly... It's not the most accepted hobby in the world to be watching anime or gaming or cosplaying at that sort of age, especially in a Japanese office building. It is a bit stigmatized, and it's just fun seeing these characters come out of their shell, have their own friends that are also otaku. Because I feel a special bond with Jeff because I don't have too many friends that watch anime, and it's I love talking about my favorite hobby with Jeff, and I feel like
that's why we have a podcast.
That's why we have a podcast. But no, I feel like Wodakoi really captures that, and that's why it's on this list.
Okay. Oh, is that all your nominees? Yeah.
Those are all my nominees, and look, I know you're going to beat me, but talk about that one last.
Which one last?
I know exactly which one.
Which one last? Don't poke me.
He's wearing a shirt for this show.
Cool. So my nominees are A Place Further Than Universe,
which we've talked about.
We talked about plenty. It's a good show.
It's great.
You should watch it. Yeah. Some might say it might be the best anime of 2018.
In fact, I do say that. However, my pick won't count here.
Yeah.
It was the first show of 2018 as well, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah. Was it air first?
I think A Place Further Than Universe and Eurocamp were the first two shows of 2018.
They smashed it.
They smashed it. It was over after the first week.
It's not over. No. 2018
was a lot of really good anime.
2018 was a good year.
Great year.
Alright. Shoujo Kageki Level Starlight. This is kind of hard anime to explain. It's about a lot of different themes. Unlike your choice of anime, which is slightly more simple, I like more complex things.
Mm-hmm.
That's why.
You calling me normal?
Yeah. It's complex anime. I guess it's not really anime that's for beginners. I sound really
Yeah, you sound really pretentious.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, okay, no, there are.
It's an anime to fully.
Yeah, no, I get it. There's a lot of anime that are hard to follow if you haven't, watched other anime, and hard to get into. So something like Eurocamp, even you're not going to enjoy that as much unless you've kind of got a bit of a sense of moe and the slice of life genre. You're probably just going to think it's boring.
Yeah. Also, Shoujo Kageki reminds you of a lot of different animes. You're not gonna yell JoJo reference in the middle of it, but you just get subtle, not even subtle nods, just the way that they're doing things in the whole abstract.
So it's kind of like taking influence from a lot of shows, is it?
No really, just how you see it, how the anime is, sort of. So it reflects a lot of other really iconic animes.
Right.
It's a hard thing to explain.
Okay. Well, now let's get to your veto. So I'm going to say my pick is A Place Further Than the Universe. But Jeff, you have the veto, so this is entirely your decision.
That's right.
Can you give us a bit of a yell on this one?
So,
actually, just announce it as the winner.
Yeah, I was going to do that. Okay. Come on.
Okay.
So, the Deku Award, the first Deku Award for Anime of the Year, I'm vetoing this, goes to Pop Team Epic. It might be too loud.
God, I hate you so much. Look, I get our podcast is named after it, but really, you say...
A lot of people doesn't like Pop Team Epic, though.
I should not have given you this.
Oh, you want one.
I wanted to veto Anzu, so you got to veto Pop Team Epic.
Yeah, I got a big one.
You got a big one?
The big one.
Look, no, I got my personal favourite pick, so...
So, yeah, what would you recommend to people after the whole...
Are you going to talk about Pop Team Epic?
No.
I think you should.
No.
It's fun, it's memes, it's just memes.
Yeah, it's Pop Team Epic.
It's Pop Team Epic. Alright, so what were you gonna... What were you
I don't know. I'll see if you want to recommend just any of the good anime of 2018.
How about I recommend some stuff that wasn't in our list? Well, let me see if I can find
Oh yeah, honorable mentions.
Honorable mentions.
I'll do that too.
Okay. Let's see. 2018. I'm
fast.
currently using AniList.
Doesn't matter.
Sword Art Online Alicization. I did talk about it with the OP.
The thing is, with Sword Online, Let's not go too deep into this.
Yeah. So we'll do a Sword Art Online episode in the future, I reckon.
In like 10 years later.
How about in like 10 minutes? It'll come.
It'll come. Just don't know when. It kind of falls down after like the first season. It's been 2 seasons, right?
This is season 3.
The first half.
Oh, the first 2 cores
of this season.
Yeah. I believe it is ending after the first half of the Alicization arc. I've also read the light novels for it, so the current
people is gonna watch long online.
The arc that we're currently in is probably my favorite arc of the entire series, maybe behind the Ironclad arc, like the first arc.
The honorable mention.
Everything that comes after this in Alicization, after episode 24, it's good. It's not as great, but yeah, definitely. If you haven't seen Sword Art Online, watch it. If nothing else, just for like
just so
the
discussion. You can talk to with other people.
Absolutely anyone about it. Speaking of Sword Art Online alternative Gun Gale Online.
That's good.
It was a good show.
It's a good show. It's some would say it's better than Sword Art Online.
I would agree. It's better than some parts of Sword Art Online, not all parts, but yeah.
But most of Sword Art Online is pretty average.
I would say Sword Art Online is good. Like, I'm not a Sword Art Online hater. I'm also not a fanboy. I just think it generally sits between like 5 and 7 out of 10.
Cool.
Skullface bookseller Honda-san.
Short film.
It's a
little bit of fun.
Short, about 10-minute episodes. Love the OP and ED. They're both really fun and like colorful and all that stuff. It's just really fun and peaceful, and I want to work in a bookstore now.
I also want to work at a bookstore.
So it's just about a skeleton that works at a bookstore. It's a bit of fun, and
he's not a skeleton. He's a person.
His name is Skullface Bookseller. He has a skull for a face.
Nah,
he has no skin on his hands.
It's good enough. It's not about that. The show's not about that.
Not about that, right?
Let's see what else.
Let's talk about some not so good things. Like
not so good things.
Death March to Another World Rhapsody. That was pretty boring.
They were poor. Production budget was low.
Anime Yell. I only watched the first episode of it, but I'm like, I know where this is going. I don't like it.
It's very more trash.
A show that I actually did like, but I've only seen 6 episodes of it so far. I just never really got around to really watching it through. Is that time I got reincarnated as a slime?
It's still on.
It's still airing. It's good fun. It's as far as isekais go, it does it really well. It doesn't make the character. Oh, okay, the character is a little bit overpowered, but not in the same way as like Kirito from Sword Art Online, where it's like everything rides on the character being overpowered. It's not. He has lots of powers and he uses his mind for it.
Oh, I don't even know what to recommend to people. I think I say all mine. What? Keep going.
Look, okay, I didn't actually like this one that much, but Skilled Teaser Takagi-san, or Karakai Jozo no Takagi-san, I actually dropped it after 4 episodes.
Cool.
It was fun at first, but it got old. So it's just about a girl that teases the boy.
I reckon you should watch first 3 episodes. You really like.
If you
just drop it anytime you want. You're not missing out on anything.
Yeah, no. Once you've seen the first 2 episodes, that's pretty much it. At least,
if you want to see more, you can keep watching it.
But if you don't, you can absolutely leave it at that point. It was fun at first, but I kind of got sick of it. It got old. Oh, you watched Island?
Yeah, I dropped it.
After how many episodes?
5. I couldn't catch up on Island.
Yeah, I think we talked about pretty much every show that I've watched, or most shows that I watched last.
Yeah, talk about all the shows that really resigned within me. I would say Overlord was a big surprise this season, in the late half season, not the first half. So the whole show, season 1, 2, 3, the first half, builds up to the last half of season 3, which made it really hyped.
Yeah, okay.
That's what I'm gonna say. But if you can't do 2 seasons of nothing, don't watch it.
Right. We didn't talk too much about sequels, but Steins Gate Zero was good. It didn't live up to what the original series was, but it was still a good sequel. And then Attack on Titan season 3, I would say, was the best season of Attack on Titan so far.
Yeah. The first.
The second part of season 3, which airs, I believe, April, it's airing. I think
this year.
This year.
Okay.
I believe I read that. I've read the manga for it. That's going to be probably the best arc. After that, I'm not a huge fan of where the series goes, but these arcs, of season 3, they're probably the best part of the series.
You should watch Attack on Titan.
You should watch it
just for the conversation.
Just the discussion. Like, it's one of the biggest anime ever.
Yeah, so you know what people are talking about.
Yeah.
I think I guess I have another one. Jasinjan Dropkick.
Sorry.
Jasinjan Dropkick.
Is there an English title?
No, this is an English title.
Oh, okay.
Right? Yeah. Was about just a fun daily show.
Like Slice of Life.
Yes, that's a life with a tiny bit of violence in there. So satire, not satire. What's it called? Humor derived from tragedy.
Tragedy?
Tragedy.
Oh, tragedy. I was
Tragedy.
like, tragedy?
I'm Australian, man.
Yeah, you're Australian. You weren't born in China. You didn't move here at the age of 12, 13?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, no, you were born in Australia. Right. Why would it even come up with such a...
Did we talk about Zombieland Saga?
Yeah, I had Saki Nikaido as one of my best girl in lead role.
This is going on for too long.
Yeah.
For too long.
I also had it as... Oh, we also talked about Koto no Tatsumi a fair bit.
Just watch Zombieland Saga. If you haven't, you'll be surprised.
Yeah, even if you're not a big fan of like idol shows, Zombieland Saga is the way to go. It's a good...
It's a gateway to joke.
It's a good...
Gateway drug.
Gateway drug to idol shows. And look, even if you don't watch anymore after that, Zombieland Saga is funny enough to, give it a go. So,
yeah.
I think we're done with our awards here.
Whoa! Our first Deku Award is done.
And our first episode is done.
Oh, it went smoothly. Swimmingly. Great. Fantastic. Right. Thank you for the 2 listeners that's listening right now.
Yeah, if you liked this episode, smash like.
I swear we'll get better.
Yeah, give us a rating if you liked it. If you didn't like it, please don't. But we'll get better. Tune in next week. We might figure out these microphones, and the sound design might be a bit better.
Might get better at speaking.
Yeah, I would hope so.
Okay.
We might not look things up in the middle of the episode.
Better planning.
Oh, absolutely.
What do we do?
Is there anything you want to add to anime in 2018?
Anime 2018 was a good year for anime.
It's a great year.
Yeah. After the 17, 16 or that.
Yeah.
When nothing really came out. There's a couple of shows that was good.
Yeah.
But 18 is where it happened.
Yeah.
And it's carrying into 19 as well.
Do you think we got any classics that people will be talking about in 10 years' time?
This is safer for the next episode.
Save it for the...
Not the next. Some other episode.
We'll save it for the classics episode. Actually,
sure.
I think
don't promise them anything.
Why not? We can absolutely promise.
Sure, we promise them. We'll just do it later.
We'll do a classics episode, and if we don't, we'll just forget about it. This is a pilot. You know how pilots don't, actually have a bearing on the official series.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you for listening.
What's that? What's good? What's bye?
Sticky fingers. Bye.
Okay.